Um, I don't know where do people think Sello Maake would belong, because he's established a very, very good relationship when it comes to theater, and we've seen him in the acting, in the screen, and he's still, wherever he goes, putting the flag high for the market theatre, because now that will have to mean he saw himself being something in this whole thing of a market theatre, but they're doing him dirty. Actually, it is alleged that actually they're not hiring him as a director, as he thought that he would be appointed as one. Now he's actually taking them to court allegedly with this whole thing, saying that he thinks that he's the one who's deserving the whole thing. Personally, I believe yes, he does, given the experience, um, given the fact that out of the whole people that actually were marketing or are still marketing the theater, he's the one. I mean, if you've seen him in TV and all that, still having a job on TV and all that, but he would still make sure that he's marketing the market theater, the whole, it just go all out talking about market theater, what is done, what it's done for people, what are they all about. You know, for someone who doesn't know the ins and the outs of the market theater, he'd make sure that you understand what's really going on there. Personally, I do believe that they're doing him wrong. I believe that they should give him the opportunity. Though, when it comes to the age, he's over 60. Doing such a thing to someone who's in that age, maybe for them it's not a real good idea, because this is someone who's about to retire anytime. Now, for them to give him that opportunity of being the director right now, couldn't it be that they're giving it to someone younger? You know, it's like I'm in between with this whole thing, because now, yes, when it comes to him as a person, does he meet all the requirements about this whole thing? Yes, I believe that, because now, I mean, this guy is a lover. He's a full soul of market theater. If you talk about market theater, you wouldn't finish anything without talking about him and the rest of the crews that we always know that they are the full shape of market theater in South Africa, right? But now, recently we saw him in Zimbabwe, and people were not happy with this whole thing of him marching in Zimbabwe, being there, busy, supporting ZANU-PF, while people actually are against this whole party of ZANU-PF. And he was speaking his mind, actually saying that he's happy that Zimbabwe is being liberated. They're free to express themselves or whatever. But now people were like, couldn't you just go there and just speak without you having to pick a side? What or which side are you on when regarding the politics in Zimbabwe? So this whole thing, I don't know if it was before or after this whole thing of him appearing in Zimbabwe, but that will have to show that whatever decisions that he's having actually out there, people are not happy with them. I mean, people that are working closely with him. Now, coming with this backlash of him being in Zimbabwe, obviously it does something with this whole thing of him being appointed in market theater, obviously. Regardless it happened before or after, because now that will have to mean people are like, we don't want to be associated with you and stuff like that. So this is someone who's just recently got married. He needs a job. Not just a job, but a proper job. Because now, when we talk about having a young bride at this age, that will have to mean you have to be someone who is delivering, like we are deliver. You bring, so that this person wouldn't feel that you're such an old whatever madala, But at least you are a madala, but you can provide, right? This is the thing. You are a madala, but you can provide. So for them to deny him this position, I mean, Batong, what must he do? Having a young bride who's there, I married a big gun way, if he's not a director in Maake Theatre. I mean, Sello Maake is one of the people, he really speaks freely that he's been there for the theatre, dark or blue. He'd market it. As I'm saying that I've known him for his interviews, wherever he is, he wouldn't finish an interview without talking about the theatre. Being in theatre at that time, working for theatre at that time, or not working for it. He's just decided to be a spokesperson of theatre. Die or ride. Ride or die, yeah. Ride or die of this whole thing. He makes sure that he mentions them the whole time. So imagine being the philosophy like that, talking about the people like that, making sure that this thing that you are in is known. All of a sudden, there comes a position when they have to appoint you, they appoint someone else. So the disappointment there, I mean, I do understand him saying that he's taking them to court about this whole thing. I won't say about this politics of advertising and stuff like that or whatever, the post and don't. But when we're talking about truly speaking about this whole thing, couldn't they just give him, with this years that is left off, just giving him being that director of the theatre? But now, as I'm saying that, maybe it will be waste of time because now this person is going on pension very soon. So for them to give him that position. But now when we talk about the director, right, the whole set of director, obviously it's someone, most of these places, they won't give you that position without you being someone with guns of experience. Now, guns of experience comes with aging, right? It doesn't just come, it has to come with the sequence of you being exposed in this whole thing. So now, if we'll be talking about that, Sello Maake is too old for this position, but now someone younger for this position would feel like that someone younger hasn't gained much of experience in this whole thing. So that's why I'm saying that it's 50-50 actually for me to say, okay, yeah, he does deserve this whole thing. Yeah, he doesn't deserve this whole thing. But now, obviously, this is someone who's heartbroken, who made sure that he's working his butt off for this whole position, because now being disappointed on TV, as we've seen him being disappointed left and right and all that, theatre was always his home. Now, the least that they could do with this whole thing that has been his anchor, actually, because now I haven't heard him saying that he has been disappointed. He hasn't been vocal that he's been disappointed in theatre, except now that he is even gunning out, taking them to court about this whole thing, that he's not satisfied that they're not giving him a position that he deserves, you know. So the frustration that is in having this new bride, yeah, I don't know. But I do believe that maybe they should really give him a benefit of a doubt and just give him a position, because I'm a little bit with him on this one, that he does deserve it. So good luck for you to go in court. So we'll be waiting to hear the outcomes, if you will still. Anyway, taking them to court with the list of money that he has right now, is it worth it? I don't know. Because now the whole money that he's got right now is the money that maybe he should just be staying and enjoying, instead of taking people to court. This thing of taking people to court, I don't think it will do him good in the pocket. While he's still talking that, he still needs that position. Will he still even be fine working with them after they done him so dirty? where will he actually eventually call home? Because when we talk about television, he doesn't actually 100% belong, because he likes to say people are doing him dirty and all that. Now, his whole heart that he was, or he's actually normally pouring out in theater, now they want to do him dirty. Where do you want Archie to belong? It's like, who would steal Archie's car? You know that ad. So this whole thing, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And I don't agree with them doing him dirty the way that they are doing him dirty. I believe that they just should give Madala a chance, because now, I mean, he's been waiting for this whole thing. When you're talking about the king of theater, we're talking about him actually. Right? So, I mean, come on, give him a break. That's what I think that he deserves, actually. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.